Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Crystal. Guys, long time no see. I know it's been a minute since my last video, but I'm back. I am back with the most ultimate glam, ultimate full coverage, painted for the back row makeup. Now, this is something I'd wear if I was going on a date night or to a wedding, or you guys can wear this clubbing as well because it's beautiful. It's perfect for night. Excuse my hair. I tried to do something new. It really just didn't work out, but yeah. So I am just currently wearing this Naked Wardrobe bodysuit. I just paired it with these earrings. I think these are from Ardeen, 2 Cartier love rings and an Hermes bracelet. So just want to give it like a cute little vibe. So yeah, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching and I'll see you in my next one. Okay guys, so let's get started into the makeup. My face is all cleansed. I have my skincare on and we're gonna start off with priming. Guys, for this look, please make sure that if you have dry skin and you're gonna be doing this or combination skin, make sure you are super hydrated. I have on a lot of moisturizer, face oil, and I even I tried this new Fenty, what's it called? Plush Pudding. This lip stuff, amazing guys. You need this. You need this in your life. It's so thick. It literally moisturizes your lips and it just preps for like your makeup prep and everything like that. So anyways guys, going in with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. We're going to start off with that because again guys, you want to be hydrated for this. This is going to be a very full coverage glam. And you want to make sure that your skin is good for this. Lately, I have been breaking out. I've never been somebody who's had breakouts like this before. As you can see, like I'm breaking out all through here, all through like my neck. Like I know that this is normally like hormonal, but it's never happened to me before, and I think that it's probably the medication that I'm on because I do have anemia and my hemoglobins and my iron levels are really low, so that's why I always feel cold. So I'm on a medication for that, and ever since I've started that medication consistently, it's been actually, I started to notice that I'm breaking out a little bit. But it's clearly not working as fast as I need it to because I had my blood work done and it hasn't even moved a bit. So I was researching a little bit and it says that if you take vitamin C with your iron pills that it's supposed to like up it. This is why I've had to postpone my surgery because all of this happening is not making, like I can't have surgery if my levels are really low, right? So anyways, moving on with the Tarte Smoothing Primer. I love this stuff. You guys know if you're doing a full coverage, you need your pores and everything to look really small. So doing this, just quickly, just to get over this topic of stuff. I haven't had my blood tested in the last few weeks, so I'm hoping that I will be able to get that done again shortly and that my health is back up to par because when you have anemia, you feel very fatigued and tired all the time. So I just can't be feeling tired all the time because, you know, I have a very busy life and being tired and wanting to sleep all the time is not really good. And because I've been feeling like that, I'm pretty sure you can tell I've gained some weight because after I eat, I just feel so drained and all I want to do is just knock out, and that's not good. Oh, also guys, this sweater is from Aritzia. I'll link it down below, but I'm actually doing 2 videos today. I'm going to be doing a haul video and a makeup video. So yeah. So today we are going to be going in with 2 foundations. You guys have never seen me mix my foundations before, so this will be the first time. I'm going to be going in with the KVD Lock It Tattoo foundation. I'm going to be using the color Light 49 Neutral, and I'm going to be mixing that with my, I can't even talk. Forever Skin Glow in the color 2N. This is my light winter shade, so I'm going to be mixing these 2 because I like how it makes my skin look. So let's get started on that. The reason I decided to mix these 2 is because one is super matte and one is super hydrating, and I don't want to look dry. So I just figured if I mix these two, it would be a really good combination to kind of balance me out without my skin looking too dry. Now, if you have oily skin, just use the Lock It Tattoo Foundation one. So that's how it looks when it's mixed. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start applying this onto my skin. And I like to rub everything in, like warm the product up on my face. So then that way everything goes on a lot smoother. Sorry, I just ran across the room, so I'm a little out of breath. You can tell I gained weight just by that alone. And I'm just going to rub this in to the skin so that everything is all nice and smooth. And then I'm going to go with my beauty blender and blend everything out. This is what it looks like after rubbing it in, but I'm just adding a little bit of the KVD Good Apple Skin Perfecting Foundation Balm because this is also very hydrating. So I just want to add a little bit because I think my foundation looks a little too warm and I need it to look a little bit more neutral. So I'm just adding some in the spots that I need to kind of like help blend it out. So then it looks like this. And then now let's get ready to go into our beauty blender to blend all of this out. And all this out, I'm using my Morphe X Ariel collection. I love this sponge. It is so soft and I never thought I'd ever like another sponge as much as I like this one. But I like to use the beauty blender under my eyes because I feel like I don't like the way this goes under my eyes. So I'm just gonna start blending all of this into the skin. Guys, wait till you see how much eyeshadows I'm using today. It's insane. Also, when I'm going out, I do this kind of glam if I'm going out like for a really fancy dinner, or if you're going to like a club, something like that. This would work really, really well, especially like in a club too. I feel like this makeup will look really, really nice. Sorry guys, I'm just getting a little close so I can see myself. And as you can tell, I'm not going under my eyes because I don't want to have too much product under my eyes because I'm going to be putting on a full coverage concealer as well. Wow, this is super full. I haven't worn like super full coverage foundation in such a long time. And honestly, I'm not going to lie, this feels like really, really good to do this. Like I haven't done this in so long. I'm just going to pull my nose because I like to get in my crevices like that. So everything is blended seamlessly. I haven't got ready like this in a very, very long time. And yeah, I haven't like gone out on like a date night or anything like that in a very long time. So to be honest with you, it feels really, really good to like put on this much makeup. And yeah, this is like what I do when I go out. I'm not going to put any foundation on top here because I'm going to blend my, I'm going to blend my cream contour up here down into my foundation. And I'm just pushing this up the sides of my nose and the top of my brow just so then that can get in there. And I'm also gonna grab a concealer to put on my eyelids, so then that way everything kind of has like a flawless base. And once you have like a clean canvas and a clean base, and everything's like evened out, then it just makes putting on your makeup that much easier. Now you could do this reverse. You guys can do your eyes first or whatever you're comfortable with, but I just like to always do my skin first. I've always been like that. I just feel like it just works best for like my routine. So let me get a concealer for my eyes to show you guys that and my cream contour. I go in with the Tarte Shape Tape in Light Neutral 22N. I'm just gonna put this on my eyelid. I'm not gonna go too close to the brow because I like to carve out my brows. I'm like make sure that it's not like too dense at the top there because I don't like when it's like too thick under my brows because I'm already gonna be putting a concealer there. So as you can see, just kind of like blanks everything out. So this will work like my eyelid primer and everything is gonna be good. So I like to do like a dark, medium dark brown smoky eye. I just love that look. I haven't done a smoky eye in a very long time. So this shall be very interesting because I haven't done it in so long. And I love smoky eyes. And I know like everything's all this like clean girl aesthetic. Like that's cute and everything for like daytime. But like sometimes, oh my God, did I scratch my face? Oh my God. I like to wear, it's because I haven't set anything and everything's all like wet. I just want to bring back like old school, like 2016 full glam, 2014, 2016 full glam, because it's been a long time since we've been able to do that. It's been a very long time. And I kind of miss, doing that. So it's been a while. It's been a while, guys. Sorry, I just got a little distracted from talking. Too much. You can tell I had a nice coffee because I have the energy to be all funny right now. So I'm going to go with my Morphe M439. I don't know where the hell my Tarte brush is, but I like to normally use a Tarte brush to do this. So what I do is I blend this into my hair and then down to like my foundation. You can see I kind of scratch a little bit because we have a lot of product on today. And, oh no, I got it on my shirt. Oh. You can tell I have like a lot of product on, but we're going to blend this. Once it's set, it's really good. If I sound a little nasally, it's because I'm just at the tail end of my sickness. I got really, really sick and I'm just recovering now. I had bronchitis. So this is a very dark cream contour, but you know what? At nighttime, I like to be painted for the back row, so I want you to see my makeup, you know? And then I'm going to go in with my Beauty Blender all over this, just to make sure everything is blended really well. I'm taking that same one, kind of meshing the cream contour with the foundation. So you can see it's like lightening it up a little bit, but you could still see that there's some like contour there. And I'm just going to kind of go over that. Oh, wow. And then I'm just going to kind of do the same thing here. Blend, blend, blend all of this in together. I'm going to change my top in a bit because, yeah, I'm not going to wear this probably for my intro. So guys, I'm also going to do a haul video right after this. So I'm doing my makeup for the haul video. So I wanted to do something super glam and I haven't posted in a while and I want to be more consistent because this is something that I really want to do and I love doing makeup. So I really need to be a little bit more consistent with that, you know? So I'm going to go in, I'm going to take this MAC 132S and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clean up a little bit of my contour because I feel like it's a little high. And I'm just going to just fix this area here a little bit. See? And I just want to make sure that it's like super sharp because I don't want the contour to come up too high because then it kind of takes away from like what it's supposed to be. You know, so gonna go in with that and then again blending, 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 just kind of blending everything together. See how it makes my jaw look a little bit more sharp? Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that I get everything blended very well. Okay, perfect. I'm just going to turn to the other side now and just make sure that we can absorb some of that product and make sure everything is nice and smooth and seamless. Guys, don't be worried about any of this, especially if you're wearing an open shirt. You can always put on body makeup. I love body makeup. I've always lived by body makeup. Even if I'm wearing something that's like not as like low, I would always put makeup on here so everything kind of blends and it doesn't look like I'm wearing a mask like I am right now. Oops. Just gonna actually rub that in because I normally don't rub my makeup. I usually kind of just pat everything, but okay. So guys, see how everything is all good there? Let's move on to concealer. Okay, so concealer time, guys. I'm gonna be going in with the Hourglass Vanish Concealer in the color Cream. And I just picked this up at Sephora recently. This is the Cali Ray Hideaway in the color Dawn. It's just like a pink color corrector, but since I like a pink bright under eye, I'm gonna mix this in. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a bunch of it on the back of my hand, like so, just like so. And I'm actually gonna mix that in with this concealer, and I am gonna take my concealer brush, and this is the MAC This is the MAC 195. I say M because all my brushes are Morphe. So this is the MAC 195 brush. Just kind of looks like that. So I'm gonna go in with my concealer, and I'm gonna place my concealer right under the eye here. I hope my lighting is good because I haven't ordered any like filming lights, but I did order a camera. Now, here's the dilemma with my camera. I tried it out, but you could tell I'm such a rookie and I'm so new to this because when I was doing it, I realized that I need a mic because I can't hear myself. So clearly I'm very, very new to this. And so guys, I'm just taking that pink and I'm just kind of mixing that in with the concealer because I really want my under eye to be bright. Pink adds a lot of brightness. Peach adds a lot of brightness depending on your skin tone. So yes, I'm just adding this in. And then for the under eyes, I'm just going to go in and I'm going to use my beauty blender because I like the way this blends everything out. So yeah, guys, with my camera, the audio is garbage. So it does have a built-in mic, but I didn't realize that there was more things that you had needed. So that's why I'm filming on my iPhone today. But I did order a mic and a light for the top of the camera as well, and a tripod. So I thought that it was going to come with a tripod. Again, rookie move, me thinking that it's going to come with a tripod. So yeah, I ordered all of that stuff so that I can use that to start filming with a camera. And yeah. So guys, also, if you see the creasing on my lids, don't worry about that because we're going to set all of that soon. And make sure that everything is blended out flawlessly. Guys, I cannot talk today. I had such a weird morning because, again, my anemia. So I got up. I'm usually up between the hours of 4 and 6 in the morning, and by choice. And I got up out of bed around 6, and I was like, no, I'm lying. I woke up at 6 and I laid in bed till 8. And I was just feeling so like lethargic. I don't even know why. I was like, what's going on? You know, whatever. So I go downstairs, I take my medication, and I go ahead and make myself a smoothie bowl, and I eat the bowl. And this is at like 9 a.m. at this point. 10 a.m. I'm like, oh my God, I feel so drained. So I go back and I lay down until about 1:30, and then I finally get up and shower and wash my hair. So I did all of that, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go something to eat. I felt like Chick-fil-A today because, you know, Aunt Flo's in town. So I went to go to Chick-fil-A and got that, ate in my car, and then came home and then decided to start filming because I wanted to film this look for you guys. But it's been really gloomy outside, and yeah, that doesn't really help for like my lighting, but like I have Glam lights in my room. I have like 1, 2, 3 sets of lights on right now, so hopefully it looks okay. So guys, let's get into baking our under eyes. We're gonna go with the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder in the color Cherry Blossom. I'm using that pink one because I want that bright under eye. If you want to invest your money into something, get this. This is very, very smoothing. I love the way this makes my under eyes look. Like there's no other powder like this. I used to be someone who used to love Laura Mercier, and I used that for years and years and years. And then I started with this one and never looked back. So I'm going to go in with my little triangle puff from Amazon. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip into that. And then whatever excess powder is on there, I'm just going to kind of just push it into the sponge. So then that way I can go ahead and push everything to my under eyes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look up, blend out any creases that I have under my eyes. just like so. And what I'm going to do is whatever's excess, I'm just going to push all of that into the skin, especially at this area, because my pores are a little bit larger within this area. So I like to make sure that everything is pushed in really, really good, like so. This powder is amazing. So you can see that it added some brightness, set everything, and you can see that like I have like barely any pores. And then here you can see that I have some texture. Don't worry about the under eyes. We're gonna fix that in a second. So let me go ahead and do the next eye. I'll be right back. I know I use the term baking, but I'm not baking. I'm actually just pushing the powder into my skin. Because I'm wearing so much full coverage, I don't want to dehydrate my skin and clog my pores with so much makeup by baking it, because I am going to be wearing a lot of powders. I like to wear a lot of powders. I like them to shape my face, brighten, and kind of like contour my entire face. So yeah, I like to do that. Then I'm going to go back in again, just take a little tiny bit. And what I'm going to do is I am going to blend out these little lines in my eyes. And then I'm just going to set the lid, just the lid, not underneath my brows, just the lid. So then that way when I'm putting on shadows, it's going to go on very smooth. And then when I'm doing my brows, I can still carve out my brows and set that with powder after, so that it's not too cakey under my brows. So just like so. Alrighty. You guys can see I'm just kind of pushing the powder into my under eyes, and then I'm going to go in with another powder. We're going to set all over the face. I'm going to go in with my Anna Sui powder puff, and I'm going to be taking the Milk Blur and Set Matte Loose Setting Powder, and I'm just going to go ahead and set the rest of my face. I'm just going to go ahead, just do that. Woo! Just the areas that we didn't set, because everything else is wet. So you want to make sure that when you're using your powders that things are not disturbing the product that you have underneath. So you just want to go ahead and set your face so that you can blend all your powders in seamlessly, just like so. Guys, that was one dip of my milk powder. And then I'm going to go in with this Morphe sponge. It's a little wet. As you can see, there's nothing on it. It's clean. It's a little damp, but just to make sure that everything is fettling really well and not to have too much excess powder. As you can see, things are coming off. It just looks like that. And guys, we are going to drench our face after to make all this look like skin again. Okay, guys, so the face is set. I'm gonna do my brows off camera, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna start on eyes, and then I'll show you guys what brow products I use as well. Very quickly before I go ahead and do my brows, I just wanted to show you guys just to make sure that you brush out your brows, because there's so much product in the brows, and I was about to mess up a step. So you see how I'm doing this right now? I actually have to set my entire face with another powder, and I totally forgot. I am so off my A game today. I'm like, why does things look a little weird? But it's about to get more full coverage, so just stay tuned. I already jumped into brows, and I totally forgot the next step. Like, I don't, like, my mind is just, like, not okay today. Anyways, going with my MAC Studio Fix in the color NW10, and I'm just going to take that same puff, and I'm just going to swirl this around. And I'm going to use this for my under eye, and I'm going to pack this in my under eye, because I want to add some brightness to my under eye. And the further we go along, it's the more powder we're going to see. So again, this coverage and this routine is not for the faint-hearted person. You really have to love glam, like borderline drag makeup kind of. And same thing, just pushing this underneath because I want to add that brightness. And then I'm going to add another powder on top of my under eyes. I know, another powder. I just love powder. I just love the way it just highlights my entire face and like contours my entire face. And I'm just going to go up in here. And then don't mind that it's not like blended properly, because we're going to blend that in a second. And then I'm going to go in with another powder foundation. I'm going to show you guys. Go in with the Patrick Star Turn Up the Base Stage White Powder Foundation. Just looks like that. I'm just going to swirl in here. And I'm just going to literally put this in the corner. Like so. Okay. Guys, this is not going to give you any flashbacks. So if you're using this appropriately, then you don't have to worry about all that. But you see how it just adds some brightness to my inner corner? And then I'm going to take a brush. I'm going to go in with my Morphe R3 brush and just kind of blend all of that in together because I want a really nice, smooth, flawless under eye. I feel like this video is kind of like all over the place, but I want to get this look out and I want to get this filmed and I want to do another video right after this and I want to look good for it. So, and I want it to really show up really well on camera while I'm filming. So just looks like that. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our Morphe E34 brush. It's a little bit more of a dense brush. And then I'm going to take my MAC NC20. This is going to be my all over face powder. I'm just going to swirl that in here. It's a little bit more of a dense brush. So this is really going to pack on some extra coverage like so. And the further we go along, the more MAC powders we're going to see. Just going to swirl that in here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of mesh and marry these two together. Kind of just like pushing it so you can't really see like that harsh line. Even though we're going to go in with contour. And just kind of buff and blend and marry these two. And now it looks good. Just going to go in, same thing on this side. And then for the forehead, guys, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Because I don't go too high up because I'm going to use another powder foundation for my forehead. And just going to, again, mesh and marry these two together so that it looks very flawless. And then I'm going to go in on my nose. Normally I like to use a sponge for my nose when I'm like packing it on at night, but it's okay, just for the sake of the video. And then I'm just going to do in between my brows. And I'm not going to go up any further than here because I'm going to use another powder foundation for there. So just like so, in the middle, and then we're going to just stop right there. Then I'm going to go in with my MAC NW45 powder. And I'm just going to do my forehead for now with this one. I'm not going to contour anything else until after. And we're going to get back into this powder again. But again, just meshing and marrying these two together. Like so. So that will be the face. And then we're going to get into brows. Again, I'm just going to brush whatever excess powder is in there. And I'm going to do my brows and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with brows. We're not going to talk about it. It is what it is. I know I say this every video, but it is what it is. So we're just going to work with it. We're just going to go with it. I just feel like my Botox is wearing off. So this brow looks weird. It looks really high, but that's actually how my brows are going. Now, normally I get Botox, it's a little bit more pulled back. Those are how my brows normally look, but whatever, it is what it is. And as you guys can tell, my brows are really dark. Again, this is for nighttime. So of course your brows are going to be very, very dark. So first thing I went in with is this MAC eyebrow styler in the color Onyx. Just looks like that. It's just a really thin one. So it just looks like that. And then I went in with the Benefit Goof Proof in the color number 6. Just looks like that. And then I went in with the Benefit Precisely Brow Detailer just for like the front of my brows. And this is extremely micro thin. Okay, do you guys see that? So tiny. So I went with that, and that is in the color number 5. I think that's the darkest that it comes in. And then to set it, I used my MAC Give a Glam Powder Kiss Soft Matte Eyeshadow. Just looks like that. And then I just set my brows with the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter, and then my Tom Ford Fiber Brow Gel in the color number 5 Granite. So, woo! Butterfingers today. So those are the products that I used for my brows. Let's get into the eyes. Start off with the first MAC eyeshadow, and then this is in the color Tete Tint. Ooh, Oh, that hurt to open. Just looks like that. Just a really nice, soft, peachy color. And then this is just going to kind of go in my crease. You can see it looks a little peachy, little soft brown. I'm just going to put this in my crease because this is going to help with all the transition colors that we're going to use to create our beautiful brown smoky eye. Just going in lightly, just kind of back and forth, circular motions. Now I know it looks a little dense right now, but we are gonna blend this out. I haven't dipped back in. I'm just gonna work with the product that I have and then just kind of blend everything out a little bit. I'm gonna bring in another brush. This is a huge brush, so yeah. This is the Morphe M510. I'm just gonna pull the eye a little and we're just gonna kind of make sure that everything is meshed together. You guys will see this brush a lot throughout this video because I like to make sure that everything is blended seamlessly. I really want it to look like a gradient. Again, just taking a little bit more and I'm just gonna focus that just right here. Just like so. Going back and forth, circular motions, kind of bringing that up to the brow bone because I want, like I said, everything to be very, very seamless. Like so. Again, guys, this is a lot of makeup, so if you don't like a lot of makeup, this is not the video for you. I'll post something a little bit more natural for the natural girls. And yeah. And then I'm going to switch brushes again. I'm going to go in with my Morphe M533. You guys know this is my favorite brush and you cannot find it anywhere. And that really sucks for me. And mine is dingy and worn out and it's broken. That's why there's pink duct tape all over it. So yeah, just doing that. And then let's do the other eye. I feel like since it's getting a little darker at nighttime that it's starting to look like not so good, but hopefully this translates a lot better on camera. But yes, so as you can see, this one looks a little darker than this one. So the next color I took was the MAC Uninterrupted Shadow. That same brush. Oh, sorry, this was the Morphe V204. And I'm just going to go ahead and dip into that. And I'm kind of just going to go over everything I already did. And then just kind of marrying these two colors together. Just like so. And guys, see how my concealer is already cut? So I have like a little guideline on how to make sure I'm not going too far, but still making sure that everything is very lifted. I don't know why on camera it looks very patchy, but it's really not in person. And then I'm going to take my M533, nothing on it, and I'm just going to kind of go ahead, bring those two together. And you guys will see me going back between these three brushes the most because I like everything to look super seamless and like no harsh lines. And again, guys, I'm hoping that when I get some new lighting and my camera going that everything just kind of starts to look a little bit better. So that's the goal. And I'm hoping this video turns out really good today. So let's see. Okay, so as you can see, I have this color in my outer V. I don't know why it looks so weird there when in person it doesn't look like that. It looks like it's patchy. Like when I'm looking, like in this corner here, it looks patchy and it's really not like that in person. That is very weird, but here we are. So I'm just going in with the color Espresso by MAC, taking my MAC 221 brush, just dipping that in, and then I'm just placing this in my outer V. And I don't bring that past more than half my eye because I don't want it to go too far because we're going to use another color. And yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead, place this in my outer V, blending this out like so. Just making sure it has the same density as the other side. And then I'm going to go back in with my Morphe M533. See, like this eye looks really good, like on this side here. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out. Sorry, my camera cut out there for a second. I was getting a phone call. And yeah, so just like so. This color looks a lot darker on camera, even though in real life it's not. It's a little smoky, but like it's not like that dark as it's translating right now. But oh well. Okay. So we're just going to finish blending this off. I just want to make sure that everything is blended seamlessly and then we'll get into the next color. Okay, so I did this eye. As you can see, it's very sparkly. And yeah, I really, really like, this is like my go-to like smoky eye. So really, really love it. Love how it looks. And like when the light hits it, it looks so good. And then we'll do our black liner after. So the next color I'm going in with is Swiss Chocolate by MAC. Just looks like that. And I'm taking my Morphe X Jeffree Star JS9. I'm just taking this fluffy brush and I'm just kind of packing this just all over that lid space that we didn't add any color. And I'm kind of just pushing and swiping a little bit all over my lid. I don't want it to be too dark because we're going to go in 2 more other colors. And it's just looking like that. It's going to look a little messy for a second, but it's not going to stay messy. So just bear with the process. And then I'm going to go in with my M533, blend this all out like so. And then the next color I'm going to take is this, it's an extra dimension eyeshadow in the color Havana. It just looks like that. I'm just going to swipe my finger across it. And I'm just going to kind of pat that all across my lid like so. All right. And then the next thing I'm going to do is take my Morphe M533 and we're going to blend and mesh all of this together. And then the last eyeshadow I'm going to take is a Dazzle shadow called Dreamy Beams. Just looks like that. And see how it's that like sparkly effect? We're going to do the same thing. We're going to take our index finger and we're just going to push that to the inner corner and then just a little bit above because you want this sparkle to have a little bit of a gradient. And just looks like so. And that is the brown sparkly smoky eye. I have a little bit of fallout, but nothing alarming. I don't know why this camera is just not translating my eyeshadow, and it's really annoying. I'm gonna try this. I don't know why it looks so patchy on camera when in reality it's not. That's so weird. Why? I'm just going to line my lash with some black eyeshadow and I'll be right back for the bottom lashes. Okay guys, so I just lined my lash line with some black eyeshadow. I just used the Skin palette because it's what was in front of me. And then I took my black eye kohl in the color Smolder and I just lined my inner waterline at the top just so that my lashes look really nice and dense and you can't see my fake lashes. Now I'm going to give you guys 2 options for lashes. You can decide on what you want. If I were going to go like all out and be super glam, these are the Lily lashes in the style Miami Light. Now if you want, you could do something like this. Also guys, I already have on mascara. I'm just going to show you guys an eye option. You can do this if you want to go really dramatic. I'm gonna go in and use some individual lashes just because I don't want anything too big or overpowering to take away from all the work that I did for the eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix my Ardell individuals in the sizes short and medium. So short in the inner and outer, medium in the center. So I'm going to go apply those and I'll show you guys what that looks like. I already have my mascara on and I was using the Bad Gal Bang from Benefit. You guys know it's my favorite mascara. So let me go do my lashes and I'll be right back. So I know I said I was going to use the individuals, but I decided to switch my mind and I'm going to go in with the Ardell wispies. And what I did was I just cut them up into pieces. I put them underneath so you can't really see them from the top. They just look like this. I just cut them into 4 pieces, glue them underneath. I'm just letting them dry right now because I'm going to curl them up and put some mascara on them. So while that's drying, what we're going to do is we are going to go into our lower lash line. And I'm just going to use 2 colors and I'm just looking for an angled brush. I'm just going to use this Essence one right here. It just looks like that. And I'm going to take the color Swiss Chocolate. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to push this underneath my lash line like so. I'm just going to like line my lash line. And I'm going to get in there. So that it looks something like that. Just looks like that. And same thing on the next side. And we're just going to keep pushing that in. have something that looks like this. Then I'm going to take MAC Uninterrupted, and I'm just going to take this Morphe X Jeffree Star JS11 brush. This looks like that. I'm just going to use like the tip of it, and then I'm just going to kind of rub those two together. So it kind of smokes it out like a little bit, but I don't want the smokiness to come down too low. And I'm just going to rub those in together. So it looks something like this. And while my lashes are drying, we're going to move into contour. I know it's kind of like all over the place, but we're going to move into nose contour and face contour while these lashes finish drying, and then I will curl them and put mascara on them with you guys so you guys can see. You guys already know I'm going to go in with my Kat Von D contour palette. You know, mine's dingy, mine's crusty. I'm going to go in with my MAC 224, and I'm just going to go into this color right here. It's called Subconscious. It's just like a gray color. And I'm just going to move that into the brow and into the inner corner of my nose because we want to make this part look a little bit smaller. If you guys want to see how I do these lashes, I can do a separate tutorial just for the lashes for you guys and show you how I do that. And we can do a little bit more in depth of contour. So maybe I can do like a 2-in-1, like lashes and contour video. So let me know. We can do that. And then I'm just going to take that same color and I'm just going to put it at the tip of my nose underneath because I like when this area is very blended. And it just looks like that. Okay. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my MAC 219S. It's just a pencil brush. And I'm going to take that same color. I'm just going to go ahead and just... So this gives me more of a lifted look for the tip of my nose. And then I'm just going to go ahead and bring those lines on the top of my nose. Like so. And like so. Alrighty. We're getting somewhere, guys. The makeup is coming together. Just like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and just draw like a little circle on the top of my nose. Because I like more of like a button nose. I feel like it makes my nose look a little bit more lifted. And guys, if you guys have the Makeup by Mario palette, you can also achieve this without the sparkle. You guys can just do a matte look. And if you guys want to see that, I can show you guys how to do that too. Because I actually really enjoy a matte smoky eye as well. So yeah, let me know. I'm just going to go into my NW10 by MAC. And I'm just going to take my Morphe E16. It's just like a little angled brush. And I'm just going to use it on its side and pick up some product. And then I'm just going to go ahead and just cut the sides. Now, you can do this with loose powder. I just like to do it with this because I just feel like it meshes what's on my under eye into my nose. And it just makes everything look a little bit more seamless. And we're just going to go ahead and cut the nose like so. And we're going to let that bake for a bit. And then I'm going to take the top of my brush here. And I'm just going to blend this into the brow a bit so that everything looks very seamless. And just making sure everything is very, very precise here. And we're just going to let that sit for a bit. And then we're going to move into our cheek contour. So back to the Shade and Light palette. I'm going to mix Subconscious and Shadow Play. So these two. I'm just going to mix these two. And I'm going to take a little bit of the dark one called Somber. I'm just going to take a touch of that. Just because it's nighttime and I'm able to go ahead with a darker contour. It just makes life a lot easier. So when you're contouring, just make sure you're contouring above the ear. And we're just going to go ahead and do this. Just so I can see myself from like a distance. The next side. So we're meshing that under eye and our contour in together. Also, guys, Bad Bunny's coming into town and I really, really want to go to the concert. I just have no one to go with. But I really, really want to go because I love Bad Bunny. I love Bad Bunny. And then I'm just going to go ahead and take those as well underneath. Why does that look so dark? It doesn't look like that in person. Why does it look so dark on camera? Is it because there's more light on this side and not enough on this side? That's so weird. Why is my camera doing that? Ah! Okay, whatever. We're going to roll with it. We're rolling with it, guys, because at this point, I love how my makeup is looking, and it's just not translating on camera, which is so annoying. But here we are. MAC NW45. We're going to use this to bronze. See, when I'm up close, you can't see. You can't see that it looks so dark. You know? That's so weird. Okay, so we're done that. I'm getting a burst of energy. We are going to blend our nose contour. It's time to blend that baby out. So let me grab that brush and the nose color I want to use down for the bridge of my nose. So I'm going in with the Morphe R31. I'm just going to use this just to blend my nose contour. Again, just blending it up so it meshes with the contour, like so. For the nose highlight, you guys can also use a shimmer if you want. It's totally up to you on what you want to do. I think I'm probably going to keep it matte. I'm feeling a matte nose highlight today. And then I'm just going to go like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that same foundation sponge and just kind of go over everything. And then over everything again. Alrighty, guys. Nose is blended out. I'm going to go back into... Oh, not me dropping everything. Okay. I'm going to take my Morphe E35. It's just a tiny, tiny brush like that. I'm going to go back into the Shade and Light palette. I'm going to use the color... Levitation. It's the lightest color that's in the palette at the top. I'm just going to go ahead and take a bit of that. You guys can tell I love this. This stuff is really, really creamy. I actually have the refill palette. I actually have it. I just haven't used it that much. And then I'm just going to go down the bridge of my nose, just down the center of my nose. And just make sure that that line is as straight as possible. I feel like mine looks a little crooked, but it's okay. It's fine. And then I'm just going to use a little bit at the tip of my nose. So just making an exclamation point. Why does my nose look like it's peeling off in the camera and it's not in person? What is going on? Is my camera playing me? Girl, I cannot right now. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and highlight the nose like that. Going back into our R31. Just blending that down. And then that's our nose contour. Next, let's get into our lashes because they are pretty dry. So before we go ahead and do that, I'm going to take this Sephora shadow and liner. Can't even talk. This Sephora shadow and liner pencil in the color 46 brown copper. Just looks like that. And I'm just going to put this in my waterline. It's more of like a red brown, so it matches the under eyeshadow that we have going on there. And then I'm going to take my Tweezerman lash curler and I'm going to pull my eyelid up and I am going to curl my wispies and my lashes together. And my lashes are up. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side and just like so. And it just looks like that. And then for my lashes, I like to use this Fenty Beauty mascara. It's called the Hella Thick Mascara. Love this. I got this as a point perk. And I tried it and I just love the way that it just made my false lashes look. So just going ahead to coat my false lashes and my real lashes together. And again, you guys, you can use whatever lash you want. I just chose to do something a little bit more wispy. So then that way it doesn't really take away from the eye look. You know what I mean? Okay, perfect. So now we're gonna go into blush. I got 2 new blushes recently. I got the One Size Girly Pop, and it's the hot pink one. Just looks like that. And then I picked up the Patrick Ta Just Enough blush as well. So I picked that up. So I'm gonna start off with the Patrick Ta, and I'm just gonna go in with my MAC 109 brush, and I'm just gonna put this blush on. And I'm gonna just swipe some of it under my eyes as well. Sorry guys for the sniffly nose. So that is Just Enough by Patrick Ta. I'm gonna go with Patrick Star and just take a little touch of Girly Pop. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. And I am going to use the Face Contour 133 Sephora brush. It's very old. I'm just gonna dip it in like very lightly because this is very pigmented. And I like to just do a lot of blush in the beginning because blush is the first thing to like dissipate from my face. I'm pretty sure that's like with everybody. I feel like my skin just kind of eats up blush. So yeah. I don't know if I should do this today. I don't know if I want to. So Patrick Ta said the best way to use his blush is to put on the powder and then put on the cream after. Let me just see. Okay, I just did like a little bit. So it just gives me a little bit more of a hydrated look. Okay, this will keep my blush on a little longer. Okay, blush is on. Let's set our face. I turned on my fan, and then I'm going to go with the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, the Party All Night. And I'm just going to go ahead. Guys, this is gonna like keep your makeup on and set all those powders so that you look like you have natural skin again. I just aligned my lips with the Lip Cheat by Charlotte Tilbury in the color Iconic Nude. And then I'm going to go ahead and overline my lips again with the Lime Crime in the color Shroom. Just looks like this. It's a liquid lipstick and it's like a yellow toned brown. And I like to do this because it literally holds my lipstick a lot better through the night. So I'm going to go ahead and line my lips and then I'll be right back. Okay, so now the liquid lipstick has dried. I'm going to go in with Charlotte Tilbury Nude Kate. We're going to use a few lipsticks today. So I'm going to go ahead and just put this all in the center. Now, I'm not going out tonight, so normally when I mix my lipsticks, it would just be like whatever I mix. But today, I think just because for the sake of the video, I'm going to do a gloss because I'm going to be filming for another video. I would never wear a gloss unless my hair was pulled back. I don't wear a gloss when my hair is down because I just don't want it going in my face. So yeah. I'm going in with the KKW Nude 1. Now, I know this is discontinued, but she has her new line. Not really the biggest fan of her new lipsticks, so I hope she comes out with something creamy like this because I prefer more creamier lipsticks. So I'm going to put that on like that. Again, guys, if I was going out, I would leave it just here, but just because I'm going to be filming another video after this, I'm going to put on a gloss. So I'm going to mix MAC Oyster Girl and Tom Ford 21 in the buff. And I don't like to re-dip my applicator into the lip gloss because it changes the color and like the formula of it. Ooh. So I'm just taking some on the back of my hand and I'm just putting it out like so. Then I'm going to use my finger just for like those kinds of like light colors, right? And I'm going to go ahead with a little bit of Tom Ford. This one I don't mind because it's already a nude lip gloss. That one's not a nude. So like it's a nude, it's a neutral color, but like I wouldn't mix the lipstick, mix the lipsticks. So I'm going to go ahead and just do that. And then last but not least, you guys, I'm going to do my bottom mascara. I'm going to mix these two. I'm going to mix the MAC Extended Play Giga Lash, and I'm going to mix the Bad Gal Bang because I love the way these two look on my bottom lashes because it looks really spidery and nice. So I'm going to show you guys that in the next clip. So I usually do two coats of the Extended Play, and then once that's dry, I go ahead with my Bad Gal Bang, and then just do that. I'm just going to touch my top lashes again, just to make sure everything looks very doll-like. So that is that. And I'm just kind of removing some of the gloss. And guys, this is the finished look. I love doing ultimate glam like this. Like, if I'm doing makeup like this, it takes me about like 2 hours. It's actually been 2 hours since I've been filming. I've just been stopping like in between, but this is the finished look, you guys. I love wearing full coverage makeup like this when I'm going out. I just feel like I love playing up the eyes. It looks so good. So I'm going to go do my hair and I'll show you what it looks like with my hair. And I'm going to change my top because this is dirty and dingy. So let me go do my hair. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so this wraps up today's video. I tried to do something with my hair. I'm not really liking it. But that's okay. Just stay tuned for my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully I don't wait too long to upload again, but I will see you guys in the next one. I love you guys so much and see you soon.